Do you sleep only 3 or 4 hours every day? Then your brain is probably already struggling. And honestly, most people don't even realize it's happening. Because now, being exhausted has become normal. People stay awake every night scrolling their phones, working late, playing games, watching random videos, overthinking everything and telling themselves, "I'll sleep tomorrow." At first, it doesn't feel dangerous. You're just tired, maybe a little emotionally drained, maybe a little irritated. But after enough nights like that, something starts changing. Small problems suddenly start feeling overwhelming. Simple messages annoy you. Your anxiety gets worse. You start overthinking everything at night. And even when nothing is wrong, your brain still feels stressed. That's because sleep deprivation slowly changes the way your brain functions. And the scary part is, it happens so slowly that most people never notice it. They think they're just stressed, or burned out, or emotionally unstable, when in reality, their brain is running on exhaustion. And after enough time, your mind slowly starts feeling different. Reality feels slightly off. You become forgetful. You lose focus more easily. You walk into rooms and forget why you're there. Sometimes you hear sounds you're not completely sure were real. Sometimes you see movement in the corner of your vision and tell yourself it was probably nothing. But the longer your brain goes without proper sleep, the worse it becomes. Because sleep isn't just rest. While you sleep, your brain repairs itself. It stabilizes emotions, processes memories, removes waste toxins, and resets your nervous system. But when you only sleep a few hours every night, your brain slowly loses the ability to recover properly. And eventually the effects stop feeling normal. Your brain becomes so exhausted that even silence starts feeling uncomfortable. You overthink everything more at night. Your anxiety feels louder. And sometimes, your thoughts refuse to stop no matter how tired you are. You try to sleep, but your brain keeps replaying everything. Old conversations, embarrassing moments, problems that don't even matter anymore. And somehow, everything feels worse after midnight. Some people even start feeling disconnected from reality, like something feels off, but they can't explain why. There are nights where you feel completely exhausted, but your brain still refuses to rest. You keep switching positions in bed, checking your phone, closing your eyes for a few minutes, then opening them again. And suddenly, it's already 4 a.m. Your body feels heavy, your eyes burn, but somehow, your thoughts still won't stop. And the less you sleep, the stranger things start feeling. Your emotions become unpredictable. Some days you feel emotionally numb. Other days, even the smallest inconvenience feels unbearable. You stop feeling mentally clear. Your memory gets worse. You lose focus during conversations. And sometimes, you catch yourself staring into space without realizing it. That's what makes sleep deprivation dangerous. It doesn't happen all at once. Your brain slowly changes little by little, until one day, you barely recognize the way you feel anymore. There are moments where you stop feeling fully present. You stare at your screen for minutes without realizing you haven't moved. You reread the same sentence over and over because your brain refuses to focus. Sometimes people talk to you, and you suddenly realize you weren't listening at all. Your mind feels awake, but mentally, everything feels foggy. And after enough sleepless nights, even normal life starts feeling emotionally exhausting. Simple tasks drain your energy. Conversations feel harder. You stop replying to messages. You stop wanting to leave your room. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain feels completely overwhelmed. And the longer this continues, the harder it becomes to feel mentally normal again. Then eventually the hallucinations start. Not movie hallucinations, real ones. Some people report hearing voices. Others see shadow figures standing in dark rooms. Some wake up terrified because they can no longer tell what's real and what isn't. And the worst part? To them, it feels completely real. Researchers discovered that extreme sleep deprivation can affect the brain similarly to psychosis, which means the longer you ignore sleep, the more unstable your mind slowly becomes. And maybe the creepiest part of all is how normal this has become. Millions of people are doing this to themselves every single night. For work, for stress, for games, for endless scrolling, without realizing what it's slowly doing to their brain. You start becoming less patient with people. Small things irritate you faster. A simple inconvenience can suddenly ruin your entire mood. Sometimes you become emotionally distant without noticing it. You stop replying to friends as often. You stop wanting to socialize. And even when you finally have free time, your brain feels too exhausted to enjoy anything properly. Things that used to make you happy start feeling empty. Movies feel harder to focus on. Games stop feeling relaxing. Even simple conversations begin feeling mentally draining. And after enough sleepless nights, you stop feeling like yourself completely. You wake up exhausted, go through the day mentally foggy, then stay awake again the next night, repeating the same cycle, over and over, until exhaustion slowly becomes your normal state. And that's what makes sleep deprivation terrifying. Because most people don't realize their brain is changing while it's happening. They just assume this is what adulthood feels like. And maybe the scariest part of all is that while this is happening, most people continue living their normal lives without questioning it. They still go to work, still scroll their phones at night, still force themselves to stay awake a little longer, even while their brain slowly becomes more exhausted every single day. Because sleep deprivation doesn't feel dangerous in the beginning. It feels normal. That's why so many people ignore it. Until one day, they realize they haven't truly felt mentally rested in a very long time. They can't remember the last time their mind felt clear, the last time they woke up feeling calm, the last time their thoughts felt quiet. And after enough sleepless nights, exhaustion slowly stops feeling temporary. It starts feeling like part of who you are. So the next time you tell yourself, "I'll just sleep later," remember this. Sleep deprivation doesn't destroy the brain all at once. It happens slowly, night after night, until eventually this could happen to you. And the reason so many people ignore it is because the damage doesn't feel obvious in the beginning. You still wake up, still go to work, still talk to people, still live your normal life. But little by little, your brain becomes more exhausted every single day. Your thoughts become heavier. Your emotions become harder to control. Your mind stops feeling calm the way it used to. And after enough sleepless nights, exhaustion slowly stops feeling temporary. It starts feeling normal, like this is just who you are now. Until one day, you realize you can't even remember the last time your mind truly felt rested anymore.